you have a better chance because think of who our heroes are, and I don't mean me and you, but the community. Our heroes are Jay-Z, LeBron James, Michael Jordan. I'm gonna go on, and it's really gonna come down.
Fucking entertainers
and one president, which you have a better chance of hitting the lottery, other than getting into the NFL, NBA, becoming an Academy Award actor, whatever the case may be. And all those people make money, but here's the sad part. It's always people behind the scenes paying their bills. And it's a lot of black people in those positions that never get the light. So I'm not impressed. Well, I am impressed. Let me stop there. But my heroes are not Michael Jordan, Jay-Z, Bill Cosby. My heroes are people who I look at and be looking for. Okay, Damon John from FUBU, Kevin Liles from Def Jam. Okay, I forget the guy. I can't think of his name. But the GM for the Chicago White Sox, a black dude. Like guys that's in business, that's doing. Bob Johnson. Okay, Kathy Hughes. People that's owning business, that's creating, and that's making a difference. Because you have a better chance of being those guys and making real money as opposed to being the artist that's on the face. Because I always say this: if somebody's paying LeBron James $200 million, imagine what their money is.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I've always patterned my career. When I'm looking at what I'm doing now, which is, and I was talking to you about it, or maybe I didn't talk to you about it. I just started with another lawyer because, again, I told you about we got to team up. And one of my good partners, Emeka Igwe, he and I, we started a home care agency. We put the paperwork in last Friday. So now we're going to be doing that. Or we're going to be hiring home health aides and getting the contracts with Medicare.
What's his name again?
Emeka Igwe.
That's, what high school he went to?
Not from here.
Oh, he's not from here?
No, from Delaware.
From Delaware?
Nigeria.
Oh, I'm thinking of Somalia. Yeah.
But his brother, and this is showing love, his brother owns one of the biggest companies here in the city, Moravia Health. And he told his brother, said, listen, you need to get into the business. Emeka and I were talking about merging our firms because he has a successful personal injury firm too. And we said, well, look, we might as well. We have about 3 or 4 other businesses that we want to start. And God willing, we're going to be just as big as anybody else out here that's making money. But it's not through rap. It's not through acting. It's not through, social media and all the other, fake ways of somehow hoping that you hit your lottery ticket. It's through regular hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, leveraging your investments, meeting people, and doing bigger and better things. And that's what I keep trying to tell people. That's why I always encourage some of my colleagues to give back, because people wonder why I do a lot of the volunteering that I do. I volunteer with the Christian legal clinics. I sit on the board for them. I was going to the prison doing stuff like Bible study. I go and do expungement clinics, whatever I can, because people need to see, and they need to see success stories that's not on the TV. Okay, that's not rapping, that's not acting, that's not creating images that's bad for our community. That's what people need to start buying and see. Listen, and the one thing about this country, sure, it's racism, it's a glass ceiling, it's so many other things. But the one truth that we have to accept is you do have an opportunity. Not everybody got the same opportunity, but more often than not, you have an opportunity. You just have to find out where your passion is, where your gift is, and where your love is, and you got to go forward. And when you passionate, because now, see, that's the thing that people never talk about. The reason why Jordan was the greatest ever, because he was given certain skills, but he had a passion and he went for it no matter what. Jay-Z is at the top of his level because he had a passion and he went for it. Same way as Kanye, same way as Denzel. All these guys had talents, but they put a passion behind it. So it doesn't, you can't be the greatest basketball player in the world if that's not your gift. But you just somehow tall and you want to play ball and you think you're going to, you can't do it. No difference than you can't be a lawyer and be great at it and make a lot of money if you don't have the natural skill and desire to help people. Okay, so whatever it is, choose your call and choose your gift. If you have artistic skills, you need to be an architect or a painter or a designer, graphics or something, do logos, whatever the case may be. If you good with poetry, maybe try to be a rapper, but try to write some books, okay? Try to put your poems in cards, submit them to a fortune cookie company, whatever. It's 1,000 ways to make money with the internet these days, okay? With social media, that's how you use it, that's how you leverage it. Not doing it just, I want to be famous and get my 15 minutes of fame, because those people crash and burn. They're miserable, they're horrible, and it's not like you said, they're a-holes when you meet them in person. So many different things.
Yeah, man. Yo, I so totally agree. You know what I'm saying? You know, not the fact that I'm up here just agreeing with everything you say. Is you saying some real shit. You know what I'm saying? We saying real shit that's not fucking mentioned on higher platforms. You know what I'm saying? But I also want to say is like you said, like, sit down and find out what you have a passion for. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many ways out here to make money. And just stop waiting for a fucking handout from the white man or the government. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that. Oh, the white man ain't giving me bullshit. Yo, like, you are given the opportunity, the same opportunity as everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to take advantage of it. Sit down, turn the fucking reality TV off, get off social media, brainstorm. Right? Stop complaining too. That's another thing, yo. Stop complaining without getting your resources together and studying it and getting some knowledge about something. You know what I'm saying?
You want to hear something deep? Because you said stop looking for handouts. The two things that come to mind when I think of who wants handouts: babies and pets. Think about it. Babies and pets want handouts. But real adults, real humans, even in the animal kingdom, real beasts, they not looking for handouts. They going out hunting.
Yeah.
Wolves, okay, lions, bears.
True.
You know, tigers, they out hunting. They not looking for somebody to drop a piece of fish.
Yeah.
You know, or a dead deer to just fall out.
They
out.
get it.
A wolf will sit there and track you for days and wait for you to take a nap, and then that's your ass.
That's how he eating. That's
right.
the only way he gonna eat.
But that's how we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be waiting for it. Well, let me get my welfare check. Where my my income tax return or my credit. You know, or let me get my stimulus package. Let me get my Section 8. Like, what? You're either cattle or you're a baby. You're not grown. You're not an adult. Yeah. Because adults go out there and hustle. And I don't mean hustle in terms of, faking. I mean hustling as in putting in work and doing what you have to do. Because there's opportunity out there. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Again, as much as we want to say about this country, and see, that's the part that people understand. I'm never naive to my color, my place, and my status. But I also am smart enough to know where I live. I live in a capitalist society. When you get to a certain point, your color's not as important as the color of that money. I'm a black nigger all day to all these judges, to these attorneys, and to these insurance companies. And they let me know I'm a black nigger. But at the end of the day, when it's about green, they ain't got nothing to say to me. When they see I'm bringing money to the courthouse, they ain't have nothing to say to me. Okay, when I'm making money, taking it from some of these insurance companies and putting it in other ways into the economy, like rent, internet access, phone access, fax machine, hiring people, they're not saying as much.
Yeah.
But when I'm out, but if I was to be out there flossing, getting cars, strip clubs, drugs and all that, now I'm a buffoon. They just waiting for me to get enough money to take it away from me, because that's what the government do. Okay, it's called through taxes. It's also called through FBI extortion or locking you up and when the state sees your property, because they love when the drug dealers make all that cash money, okay, and then they lock you up and then take it, because now they don't have to go nowhere. It's the difference when they got property, okay, if you have precious metal or investments. That's a whole lot of stuff. The one thing they want you to do, go ahead and make $4 million in drug money, because as soon as we lock you up, we putting that right downtown in our little warehouse, and we gonna funnel it right back into the community, lock 10 more people up, and buy some more drugs.
By the way, what those where do that money go when they do them drug busts and all that? And like, what's up with that money? Is it sitting?
Well, yeah, it's sitting because they can't move it quick enough. Just as much as the product, they can't move as quickly. But once they seize it, there's a certain amount of time to where, you know, say you were to get acquitted and you had a property receipt showing that it was righteous, they have to give it back. But most people don't have that. So yeah, they seize it, they take it, they do their paperwork, and then they give it to the office that, you know, righteously took it, and now it's property of that office. So when you got an undercover that said, hey, I need 40 grand for some bond money for this coat, they give it to the officer. Okay? If you really get deep, a lot of these cats that's sitting in these positions, they put it in their pocket. So when you ask yourself, you know, how is an FBI chief living in a $400,000 crib? You tell me.
Yeah.
You know, how is it that he can drive a S-Class SL 500 worth 160 grand? You know, or but I mean, essentially that's where the money goes. The money's not going to the community. It's not going back to the Commonwealth. So the Commonwealth can use it maybe for the school district or to repave roads. No, it goes to that department, to that unit, unless the federal government or higher up unit comes in and pulls rank and says, well, we need it. Yeah. But that's how it's happened one way or another. Because now, I mean, when you look at if it was purity in it, then yeah, you can't. I mean, it's drug money, so what are you going to do with it? You can't give it back to the buyers. What are you going to give it to their family? No. Yeah. But that's essentially what happens. It goes into the pockets of the people, you know, that took it. You know.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. We're running out of time, man. It's been good, man, to have you on the show. Look, you know, I'm gonna have you on here. On some more episodes, man. We didn't even get a chance to get into some other topics.
How much time we got left?
It's only about like 2 minutes left.
Okay. But let me just say this last part real quick.
All right, go ahead.
I want everybody out there to just pay attention. Okay, you couldn't get into the election, but just pay attention. Trump is elected. He's the president now. You just watch how, and it's already started, how now the process is going to be rebuild his image. And you're going to hear a lot of people saying, give him a chance. Let's just see what he has to say. Let's see what he has to do. And you know what? Just ask yourself why. That's all I want you to do. Ask yourself, why should we? Because he hasn't come out and apologized for all the racist stuff he says. He hasn't come out and said, oh, I was just playing, y'all. I was joking. So what essentially the country's saying is, give him a chance. Give this racist a chance. Give this bigot a chance. Give this person a chance who said all this foul stuff, and he hasn't even come out and apologized or said anything about it. But you just see, they're going to start now taking all of our so-called heroes and celebrities, and they're going to start saying, give them a chance. Which is the only thing second worst to that is, if you notice, I don't know if you noticed, Jay, a lot of national anthems are being sung by black people now. You notice that? At the sports events, a lot of black people shoot. We can get into that next time, but think of how deep that is. Colin Kaepernick stood up for it, created all this controversy. Now to take that out, because how hard is it for you to sit and disobey it, so to speak, when another black person is singing the anthem, which I think is the most disrespectful thing. But
yeah, man. This thing got heavy with this episode today. I just hope y'all, you know, take your time to listen to everything that this good brother has said. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely going to be on the podcast plenty of times. You know what I mean? You know, but the podcast will be released every Monday. It'll be a new episode every Monday. I don't know when this episode will drop. I'm not sure yet. But just continue to follow the podcast, Hood Geniuses, on Twitter and Instagram, Hood Geniuses Pod. And we're just going to stop there, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you go follow Gary Belly and Associates on all his social medias, you know what I'm saying? He right here in Philly, so, you know what I'm saying? Holler at him if you know what I'm saying, if you got a case or know somebody that need his services.
267-225-5442. 1500 Walnut Street, Suite 809. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania